Hey, I'm Doug. Welcome to Backcountry Pilgrim, a channel dedicated to hiking, backpacking, and the Camino de Santiago. If you are into any of that stuff, go ahead and click that subscribe button. You won't get any notifications unless you also click the bell, but I'd love to have you follow along on my journeys and my journey toward the Camino. Today I want to talk to you about my training program for the Camino and what I am doing to prepare myself for hiking and backpacking after that as well. Alright, so let me just start off right away by saying that I am not a fitness expert, I'm not a nutritionist, and I'm not a medical doctor, although I am a doctor of philosophy. So I'm not giving you any advice whatsoever, I'm just going to be talking about what has worked for me. When I began my Camino training, I was 5'10" and weighed 220 pounds. I was technically obese. Not just overweight, not a little fat, obese. But I have lost 23 pounds since last fall. I have literally lost more weight than I'm going to carry on the Camino. Take that 10% rule. Yesterday, I had a lady at work tell me that I don't look pregnant anymore. My basic strategy has been the Move More, Eat Less program. For over 20 years, my job has basically been to sit at a desk and read. As it turns out, that's not a very good way to get in shape. Who knew? So to begin with, I started my lunchtime 2Ks. Instead of spending a half hour at my desk shoving burgers down my throat, I mapped out a 2-kilometer route around the neighborhood where I work, and I would walk those at lunch. Now 2K isn't much. It's barely even enough to work up a sweat. But just like every ounce counts on your back, every calorie burn counts too. And the fact that I was just getting out of my desk and moving, getting the blood flowing, getting the body used to actually walking, actually was a pretty huge deal. Since then, I have increased to about 3 kilometers. I can knock it out in 20-25 minutes. My next step up was that a couple times a month, I wanted to do a decently long hike. Something that mimicked a short day on the Camino, about 15K. I found out that our local park was about 7 miles round trip. I could do it in about 3 hours. And then once or twice a month, I also tried to do a big hike. One really important thing that I discovered during this kind of training is that you really need to train the way you're going to do what you want to do. I have discovered numerous gear failures, clothes that didn't work, shoes that didn't work, and a lot of those things did not become noticeable until I had really put a lot of continuous miles on them. As quickly as possible in your Camino training, you really need to start wearing the clothes you think you're going to wear, carrying the pack you think you're going to carry, with the stuff in it that you think you're going to put in it. You don't want to find out on the Camino that something isn't going to work. Okay, so that covers the move more aspect of my training. What about eat less? A huge help in this area has been the Lose It app. It basically has you set a goal for your weight, where you are and where you want to be. It lets you know how long it's going to take you to get there depending on what you are aiming for. Every day you simply log in what you eat. It shows me the foods that I have eaten before. I can also search through different meals that other people have put in. So if you have anything pre-packaged, you just scan the barcode and it puts it right in. Hit done, and then it shows me, here is where I am for the day. You can see how you've been doing all week. As long as you don't go above this line and into the red, you're doing well. I came to discover that I really had no idea what the calories I was eating was doing to me. 2,000 calories is probably just going to maintain you at the weight you are. And I was nearly doubling that some days. So just by dropping down to 1,600 and now 1,500 calories a day, the pounds just fell off without even changing what I ate, just by maintaining portion control. So the Move More, Eat Less system has worked out very well for me. I imagine I will plateau at some point and probably have to also start changing some of the things I'm eating. But honestly, once you start down that track, it gets a lot easier to eat healthy because you're actually seeing the changes happen. Like many of you, I am working from home these days. I've set up a little corner office here in the living room and basically have integrated my work life into my family life. So I am coming to you from the couch right now, trying to get a little work done before the family wakes up. And I just wanted to share with you my plan for staying fit while I am working from home and hopefully coming back even stronger than I went into it. One thing that I have found indispensable while working at home is an alarm on my phone which rings every hour, or whatever I set it to remind me to exercise. I have been doing stretches with Chase from Chase Mountains. He has an excellent mountain fitness program that you can get for free on his YouTube channel, which I will link to below. And some good stretches to make sure that I am staying limber, even though I am seated at that chair back there for close to 10 hours a day. I've been doing a lot of body weight exercises like push-ups. Sometimes I will do modified versions against a couch or something so that I can go a little faster and a little longer and make it more of an aerobic workout. I've also been planking for abs, which is much better than sit-ups. And it's nice because if I get bored, I can always get into a good book. I've been doing mountain climbers because, hey, it's a mountain climbing channel. Body weight exercises can be aided with dumbbells if you have them. And of course there are some exercises that are pretty difficult to do with body weight only, like curls and whatever these things are called. I've also been doing lunges. These can be done with dumbbells as well. Basically just trying to keep the blood flowing and the body moving, especially using the kinds of muscles that you use a lot on the trail. Another key is something my mom thought up. She said, if you just drink 8 ounces of water every time you get up to exercise, you'll get your day's allowance without having to chug all at once. I hope this video has been helpful to you. If it has, would you mind giving it a like and subscribe to the channel if you are into hiking, backpacking, camping, or the Camino de Santiago. We'll get through this, and when we do, let's come back even stronger.